And now for something completely different. I'm here today with Mike. Mike very kindly bought a couple of these Sena R1s for us to ride around with. When I'm doing a lot of these filming, when I'm riding around, Michael is quite often the cameraman, and so quite often he's actually following or leading the way with camera strapped to his head. And sometimes it's a little tricky, and you can probably hear right now, it's really windy here. So first of all, thank you very much for being interviewed.
Absolutely, Tim.
Because he's wearing one of the other two, I thought it would be really kind of neat to get the perspective from both of us. So first of all, what are your thoughts? What do you like? What do you like about the Sena R1?
Well, what sets the stage for me, Tim, is, when I was ahead of you and you were sort of shouting out, do this or be prepared to turn left. I had a really hard time hearing that. Right. So that's what started me on this journey to find some sort of communication system that was hopefully simple to operate, and would allow us to get through the videos quicker and without me going, what did you say?
Exactly.
So,
And so far?
Yeah, and I'm very happy with the performance of the Sena R1 Evo. This is the one with the mesh communication, so you can have many riders connected. The standard version, just the Sena R1, is limited to 4 people, whereas basically with these type of the Evo version, they're unlimited.
Oh,
I don't
really?
expect that you're going to have 200 riders with you, but
could be fun.
Yeah,
could be fun.
These were the only helmets that were available in town too, so that sort of influenced it.
So what I like about this is that, just like Michael's saying, when I'm riding around, I can just quickly say, let's turn left here, and then he turns left, which is great, as opposed to, losing time during the filming. Yep. The other thing I've noticed is that it's really clear. Like when you say something to me across the mesh, if you like, across the mics, I can hear you really clearly.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's because the speakers are on both sides of the helmet, and so of course it's right by your ear. So it's they did a logical placement for the speakers.
And also the microphone. Show us where the microphone is.
The microphone's at the front of the helmet. So again, naturally positioned above the mouth, and so again it picks up the sound quite clearly.
Yeah. It's it doesn't pick up wind noise, which is a big deal when you're out and about riding around. Overall, I find it's really comfortable to wear. Yep. I wear a large. I'm just on the edge. I could probably get an extra large. I think it was but this is between 59 and 63 centimeters for the large. There is an adjustment at the back. I do find it very comfortable. There are some negatives that people have suggested, that it's pretty heavy. I haven't found it heavy. Have you?
As a big guy like you, I find it comfortable. And this helmet is actually lighter than the previous bike helmet that I used. So to me, it was easier to adapt to. But if someone's really used to a very light helmet, they want that air on their head feeling. Yeah. This is why it'd be important to try this on in a store probably before making that purchase decision.
Now, the only other thing I was going to mention is, why don't we get into what don't we like? Yeah. So I'm going to start with what I don't like about it. And I don't want to seem ungrateful, because Michael went out of his own way and bought these for us, and I'm tickled by that. And he bought us 2 matching shirts. How awesome is that? So Tim's Electric is looking very sharp and dapper. Yeah. The only thing I find just a little bit confusing are 2 things. Number one, how to turn it on.
Yes.
You got to press the middle button and the plus button to turn it on.
Yep.
That's now the electronics are engaged. And then it's a simple pressing of the button to turn on the microphone and headphones, as it were, while you're riding. So I find that just a little bit clunky. I think that would be the word I'd say.
Yeah, it's not intuitive.
Really, not intuitive. That's a better way of saying it. The only other thing I'm not a big fan of is the lighting. I think the lighting at the back, it has these 2 little lights that come on. I can barely see them in the daytime. Maybe at nighttime they're okay. But I think if I was looking to upgrade this at all, I would look for something that had a stronger light.
Yes.
Or what I'm probably going to do, of course, is mount a light.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What don't you like about it?
Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. I don't find the controls intuitive. I don't find the lights on the back that bright. So I think those are two things that they need to look at improving. There is an application that comes with it that allows you to customize all of the settings. So that can be good for the person who's gadget oriented. But if you just want a helmet that you put on, that's got the intercom and it's got the lights that are going to increase your visibility, then I think Sena, there's still room for improvement.
I think probably this is designed for, I mean, it's designed for us perfectly. I mean, Michael and I can get out there and be in communication with each other during a ride, no problem.
Yep.
I think it's probably really well designed for, you know, a couple of riders, maybe a husband, wife, or a couple of buddies going out riding, or a small group of people going out riding, and they just want to be in contact all the way through the ride. You know, we need to pull over, somebody's got a flat, or let's stop for pizza, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it makes an awful lot of sense. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I was noticing like the USB attachment, it's USB.
Yeah, it's micro USB,
Micro USB.
so it's not a USB-C.
Right.
A lot of people have commented on, you know, you have to put the connector in the right way, and that's always the possibility that you'll damage it if you put it in the wrong way. And it's a very expensive helmet, so repairing it, you know, is probably going to be cost prohibitive.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want to sound overly negative. There's a lot of very nice features about this, and including the fact that there's Bluetooth connectivity with your phone.
Right, so you can listen to your phone.
You can listen to your phone.
Music.
GPS navigation. They have an FM application in that, so that you could listen. I like listening to CBC, so if I'm driving along, I can listen to talk radio or music. And of course, you can use the music on your phone too, right?
Sure. Sure.
I do find, coming back to the intercom things, I do find it very easy to hear you, Tim, because even on a windy day like today, there's some sort of noise cancellation or control that they're using, and so your voice comes through very clearly, and it's not like before when I would always turn around and say, what did you say? So it definitely, that was the big win for me.
And I guess the other thing too would be kind of nice is it's easy then if there's a problem or if there's an emergency, you're right there. You can speak up. There's a huge truck. You know, did you see? You know, watch out for the whatever. You can speak up to that effect. So, I actually think this is a good buy. If you're interested in buying, was there anything else you wanted to share before I wrap up?
No, that's it.
You know, if you're interested in buying, I'll put a link down below. Thank you for buying them for us. These have been great. And you know what? Just always wear a helmet. You know what? I can speak on this because it was Michael who was in an accident, and if he hadn't been wearing a helmet, it could have gone horribly wrong. So please wear a helmet. Thanks for watching.